How you doing? Welcome to Hard in the Paint Real Talk, episode number 33. Today we're going to be discussing domestic violence with my host.
She wanted the honey. All I want is the money. White boy Dave.
Crispin Alapag.
Cedric Sean Bello.
So domestic violence is a big topic, you know. It can go either way, you know. Most of the time it's the men abusing the women, but sometimes the case is the reverse, and the women abusing the men. What do you guys think about that?
Are you supposed to allow your mate or a girl you're dealing with to put her hands on you? It's a question I'm asking to people out there and to my host right here. I just feel that in a relationship, there's no reason why you should put your hands on anyone. I know people get frustrated. That's what they might have seen their parents do, or they watch the movies, or they're frustrated. But if you have to hit someone, you really need to leave that person or get some serious counseling, because the little slap turns into a punch, turns into choking, turns into something more.
Or could turn into killing.
Could turn into killing.
Yeah.
And either way, whether the male is putting hands on the woman or the woman is very jealous and putting hands on the man for whatever reason, it's not a healthy relationship.
No, not at all. And
From someone being married, what do you in your 13 years of being married?
well, I think it's just bad, period. If you were to ever get to a point that the woman that you're with is driving you that crazy, that you actually got to that point that you actually thought that you could put hands on her, it's time for you to leave. But I know a lot of people, I mean, in my upbringing, my dad never put hands on my mom. I've never put hands on my wife as well. And so I just believe if you're in a relationship or if you're with somebody and you do feel that the person drives you so crazy that you have to put your hands on them, it's time for you to go. It's not a healthy relationship. Whatever triggers she's doing or he's doing, it's just not a healthy environment. But I see it time and time again, a lot of people in these unhealthy relationships, they stay in it because they're comfortable in a very uncomfortable, bad situation. And they don't want to leave the situation, try to find somebody else.
Sometimes for the kids
Either
too,
because they saw the abuse growing up, like you said, whether with their parents, and so they think maybe that's what love is.
And a lot of women, I didn't mean to cut you off as your next said, but a lot of women, they get a nice guy and they don't want that. They want that. I've seen that pattern where they feel that if a man doesn't put hands on them, they don't want to take that kind of man. So they only find men that are abusive men who have all the relationships and they drive the men to hit them. And they think that he's a buster if he doesn't, that they don't hit him.
I
Yeah,
agree with
I've
that.
seen that
I agree with that too. You know, because I think anybody pushed against a wall is going to respond.
It's not going to hit him.
You know, you can't continuously keep hitting on someone and they don't react to it. Vice versa, whether it be a woman doing it to a man doing it to a woman. Not only that, there's other forms of domestic abuse too. It's mental domestic abuse,
Yeah.
which is very bad too. You break someone's character down so much mentally that you've destroyed their whole persona of who they are, who they thought they were. You know,
Control.
Yeah.
and you control them because a lot of people are very, very smart and they know how to use mental manipulation to destroy who
That
you
could be
are.
worse than physical.
I think mental manipulation is the worst because physically you get over it, right? You have some bruises and it's gone. The mentality of an individual, it can stick for a long time, and it affects you on how you live day to day and go about your way. You know, it does.
It does.
And then you take those feelings sometimes out on other people, you know, or your kids, which is very bad. And you become abusive to your kids because you don't know what to do to this person that's mentally fucked you up. You know, so I think that mental abuse sometimes is worse than physical abuse.
Well, it's just like you said. You know, you have a lot of these people that own circuses and different things, and you might have a 10,000-pound elephant or something that's a really powerful animal, but they mentally abuse and sometimes even physically abuse these animals so much that they can tie a 10,000-pound elephant to a little chair, and the elephant won't move because it's been beaten and it's been told over and over and over again that you're not going to be able to leave this circumstance. You're not going to be able to say, leave what's going on. And I think just like what you said, it's the same thing that happens in relationships. You'll have some people that are in these relationships, if they've never been in a good relationship, and they're with a man or with a woman that's constantly maybe mentally or physically abusive, they get beaten down so much that they just don't move. And they just stay where they're at. And until somebody can kind of take them out of the environment they're gonna stay where they're at, and it's sad, but it happens very, very often.
That's crazy you say that. Damn. I think about Dave's mom. She was so abused. They kept shoving these falafel breads up her ass, and shoving gefilte fish in her mouth.
It's a serious topic.
And then really shoving shit.
Piece of shit.
That's a. You can never really recover from that. Just think about what I said, you guys. If someone shoved falafels up your ass every day for hours and told you that you'd be nothing, you'll never be the perfect Jew. You never realize how good your Jewish ways could really be. Don't wear a yarmulke because it doesn't fit your head. Your nose is longer than the average Jew. That kind of stuff. It's detrimental to
Piece of shit.
once.
It's kind of like when Seth was in the Catholic Church, and the priest used to have him sit on his lap and talk about the blessing that
shit.
rises. That happened over and over and over. But let's not talk. We're talking about actual physical abuse, and we're talking about domestic violence. We're not talking about sexual asphyxiation like Miss Bello. You know what I'm saying? Because if you choke her real hard, she can squirt very, very well, and that's the only way she squirts. Or if you hit her in the side.
That's good. That's good.
Give her a little,
That's
she likes to get hit right on the hip.
That's actually a good
like
time.
right here on the side, and she would just fucking just orgasm.
That's a fun view. That's a fun view. That's fun. That's fun domestic violence. Right? That's fun domestic. Some people like to get choked and fucked, so we get that whipped and spanked.
She likes two in the shoot and one in the poop.
But then sometimes
put it in her mouth, and she's just nasty.
But then sometimes when that comes from being domestically beat up like that.
Is that what that comes from?
And you enjoy it. Well, your mom's a perfect example of that. That's the first thing she tells me to do. Well, shove that falafel up my butt. That's how I get excited. Now that's mental torture. Mental torture. Who can take
Hey,
that?
we're gonna take we laughing about a serious subject. I'm sorry, I apologize.
We
Piece of shit.
try. I apologize. We're gonna take a commercial break for our sponsors out there.
If you take two ham hocks and you put them in Seth's mom's butt, two of them, once they're boiled and cooked, shove them, it will pop, and she can squirt them out. You ever seen a stripper squirt out ice? She does that with ham
Really,
hocks.
it's not
out of
ham
her butt.
hocks. Really, it's no, not oxtails, but it's
No, she does ham hocks.
it's turkey necks. She loves the turkey.
She likes ham hocks
She likes turkey.
too.
Well, these are better than gefilte fish and falafel breads. But on a serious note, again, sorry for him starting this shit.
Rewind.
Back to the topic. And here we go. So really though, people, it's a serious situation out there about that because it destroys people and they never can come back from that. Once you, I think once you break down somebody's mentality, you have destroyed them for life, And it's something hard for them to get back at. And we have a lot of people out here, and what people out here is dealing with relationships where you have this problem. You guys really need to check yourself and think about the severity of it because it can become deadly. And that's the most important part. It can become deadly because that situation with that guy that was the actor that just came in and shot his wife.
Right in LA, right over
around
here.
the corner on 54th and Brynhurst. Just shot his wife in the head in front of the kids. That's insane. But that's what happens from jealousy or insecurities and a variety of different things. But that's something mentally wrong with you.
But you have to remember, we all have choices in life. And one decision or one choice that we make can affect us for the rest of our lives.
That's true.
In a
That's the
positive
key.
way or in a negative way.
Yeah.
And so, if you know you're in a bad situation, you have a choice to leave. You don't have to stay in it. No matter how much they've been beating you down, no matter how bad it is, you do have the choice to leave. And if you do choose to leave, it could change your life, for so much the better. Just like on the flip side of it, if you do something really bad, it could affect you for the rest of your life.
No, that your kids see this. So,
Yeah,
if you're in a household with kids, they don't have to see it. They're gonna hear that shit. What are they gonna do when their time comes? Being around that. They're
All
gonna
your
probably
fucking smokers go right in my fucking face.
no right in your nose because you breathe all the air. So, because he breathes all
Good
the air,
French Oil, a sponsor of our show.
so is
His
Michelada.
hair has not turned red yet.
Sorry that we keep getting off the topic, but you guys understand what the fuck we're saying. The key to this life is mentality. And everything we do is we want to grow mentally, be stronger. And growing mentally, be stronger is being respectful of someone who they are. And that's what happens too. Sometimes we get in relationships or even friendships. We don't respect the other person who they are. If you can't respect the person, you should leave them alone.
I love myself.
And
And what you gotta do.
that's a good thing too. He said, I know it's a rap, but you should love yourself too. That's nothing. Try to learn how to love yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I am great. I am good. I am the best. Make sure you reiterate that over and over again, because that's things that people forget, that you are the best. You are a star. Everybody is. Be that. Keep acting like that. Love people. Love yourself first, though. If you don't love yourself, you can't love someone else.
For sure. So, on that note, we appreciate your time once again. With my host,
White Boy Dave.
Chris Benalapag.
Set up Sean Bellow, y'all.
Till next time, Pardon the Paint, Real Talk. Peace.
Peace.